Alright, hello everybody and welcome back as we're doing all well today. And Gaming Luminary, we are back again with yet another live stream on our channel. This time we're doing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with viewers. So welcome in everybody, hope you're doing well. And yeah, we're gonna do kind of the same drill. We may just hopefully get some people in. If not, you know, we'll just do some online and stuff like that ourselves. But hopefully I get some folks here, so we'll see. Anyway, not to worry. Well, we're here. I'm glad to hear that everyone's doing well. So, anyway, we got hey, my BF. I'm here. Hey, Jeff, welcome in. I see you're in the stream. I think you're the only one that's here at the very beginning, at least so far. I think that's everybody so far. Oh, and by the way, GF, that new keyboard I bought, I'm not gonna say too much about it, but let's just say this: I got a reimbursement for it, so I'm not gonna put any more detail because that's personal. So I know you're trying to get something for your earbuds, so hopefully that works out. Anyway, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Actually, I'm actually frankly surprised they would have taken that as a reimbursement. So I didn't think they would do that, but. Anyways, yeah, great start to the season. At least I was able to get a keyboard that way. Yeah, James Scott, welcome in. Hey, how you doing today? And hi, Michelle. Hey, thanks for saying hello. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Yeah, my bot's been kind of acting weird, so if anyone doesn't mind, we're just gonna do it the code anyways, and if anyone wants my friend code, let me know. I'll just type it in manually, or I'll just like show as is on screen. Makes it a little bit easier on me, and you know, all that great stuff. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it for today, and I'm just chilling and talking to you guys pretty much. Earlier I had a stream with Tears Kingdom. Wow, we're long past that game. We're not returning to that game anytime soon. Because of Wisdom was what I was trying to say. We got a really good start on that. I'm really looking forward to returning to that game pretty soon. Again, I don't know. I feel like I'm doing really well in that game. Considerably, I haven't had any assistance nor help with it at all. I've been just going along with it, and it's been a great game so far. You know, I'm actually frankly surprised I'm doing all the extras and stuff like that. I didn't think I would, but you know, I've been working at them, which is pretty crazy because some of the side quests can be quite difficult in Zelda games sometimes. So I don't know, doing well overall. Clifford Long says, "Hi, how are you doing?" Hey, Clifford Long, good to see you back, and yeah, I hope you're doing well. Hi, how are you? Yeah, I'm good. Thank you for asking. Just again, just chatting with you guys, hanging out, whatever. If anyone wants to join, they can. If not, you know, we might just start with some online lobbies, as I said during the stream before. But that's gonna be pretty much the plan today. I'm not really doing anything else besides this. I didn't think I'd be able to do 2 streams. Tomorrow I might potentially be going swimming, so I'd forgotten I had that tomorrow. I just got a reminder about it earlier, so that's not a big deal. But it'll be in the evening time slot, so I'll have to do hopefully a day stream tomorrow. I'm not sure if it'll be Mario back to back or not. I might do that. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see what happens. Might throw in another Zelda stream or something like that, because our next Zelda stream will be based off the Fire Temple place, which is ironically the last one, surprisingly. We're on the Goron Mountain and stuff. Pretty awesome. Yeah, I saw that for you got a Christmas hat on your PNG. I noticed that. That's really cool. I didn't put a Christmas hat on mine. I never normally have. But I'm kind of happy that, you know, I was able to stream again today. I didn't think I would, honestly, but, you know, Mario Kart, I haven't done it in a little bit. It's been a while, so I thought, let's do this, you know, with the whole Mario Kart thing. It'd be pretty good, so... yeah, but other than that, I've been doing well. On Saturday, I'm going to be potentially busy all day because, you know, we're getting a Christmas tree then. we decided we're gonna go Saturday. It's just gonna be a hectic, short month, we feel. Even though, yes, there is 31 days, but it's gonna go by so fast, you know, like there's just no way. And you know, our original dealio is we go around, you know, the 13th to the 15th of December. Not so much this year. I feel like, you know, the Christmas tree farms are, you know, within our, you know, reach driving distance wise. They're just gonna close up early this year, I have a feeling, and we just gotta watch out. We'll see if they're open or not, you know, on the 7th. So hopefully we can do that, you know, get the ball rolling, and then yeah, by that weekend we'll have it already up, I'd imagine, and whatever. Because I mean, shoot, once this week's done, I mean, it'll be like less than 3 weeks before Christmas after this week already. So crazy. You know, we're already on Tuesday. It's gonna be soon Wednesday tomorrow. You know, I got stuff going on, and you know, so. But it's the time of year. You know, everyone's getting a lot more busier now with things going on. So that I do know for Christmas shopping, and that I personally am not worried about it, not one bit. I'll tell you, the big major concern for us, especially here in Canada, is that we have a postal strike. Yes, a postal strike. It's been going on for how long? And it is going to cause a really huge headache on everyone. It's going to make Christmas miserable. I only say that because, you know, people, if they want to buy packages and they ship through Canada Post, and there is other carriers that do this, but the problem is, the companies themselves would have to switch to, say, UPS or you know, Pure Later and all those other companies. So they'd have to, you know, be like, oh, okay, well, that's my other choice. I guess I'll just stick to that, or FedEx or whoever. And you know, it's the only way you can get packages in, really, unless you ship through them. So yeah, that's kind of the situation, at least for us right now. We were something we want to get for my older brothers, but we may even have to just go pick it up on our own because they do Canada Post. It's ridiculous. My dad's like, no, we gotta go there and get it when we can over the weekend. That's another thing too. That's a bit of a headache, but yeah, we just don't trust it, especially this time of year. So and soon it will be my 1 year anniversary on Spinal Craft. Oh yeah, this month will be my 1 year since I joined Spinal Craft. That's right, because he joined Spinal Craft around December, if I remember right. I don't remember what day, but anyway, that's cool. Well, hopefully, I don't know if I'll hopefully be streaming Spinal Craft on that specific day, but who knows? I mean, the off chance I might be, I don't know. Yeah, so that's been going well on there. I've been getting very used to the fact of it, you know, the whole difficulty mode and all that, and I've been getting actually a Christmas tree going on Spinal Craft right now. I might be on it a little bit more often. I haven't decided, maybe like 2 or 3 times a week. I might go back on it. I'm not sure. Tomorrow I might, but we'll see. Okay, late December. Okay, so that was a little bit more far away, so it's not terrible. But yeah, I decided this year in Spinal Craft, to be fair, like last year, I never, even the year before, I didn't really bother putting up a Christmas tree. You know, I just didn't have time, I had no reason to. Now I've been setting time up, and you know, to do my own tree and Spinal Craft is kind of nice, because, you know, it gives off some Christmas, you know, vibe to the town, you know, besides what I got going and stuff. Yeah, we got a tree skirt going on underneath already. It'll just need a tree topper and some ornaments, maybe some lanterns. What we haven't decided. But I've been getting, you know, some assistance and help with it, of course, and like, it's been going well, at least, you know, get some ideas going. So that's about it for that. I don't think anyone's joining yet so far. It's been a talkative stream, but that's okay. It was gonna be. I figured I wanted to do that anyways, just to be talkative and chill out. So, all right. Doesn't look like there's any interest in the live chat specifically either. We're gonna go with just worldwide. As I said, we'd end up doing this anyway. I had a feeling, so that's fine. I mean, I'm technically playing Mario Kart anyways. I have it on. It's just no one's joining. But yeah, I got this really good, awesome keyboard through Black Friday sales. So pretty good deal on it. Works really well. I'm surprised the material on it. It feels cold. It's like a metal or something. Because whenever it's the plastic is at the very bottoms, kind of. But I noticed that it's well made. Like it's actually well made keyboard. Because my old one was just a membrane keyboard, which is just like the white little knobs in it. It was just a common keyboard. It started wearing out, and I just thought, okay, I gotta retire this one. It's time. I need to upgrade my streaming gear, and to type properly. As a streamer, it's very crucial to have a good keyboard. Because reaching over my laptop keys isn't always the greatest, and so. And a lot of you were asking too, like if and when a couple of you were actually asking me about like if I'm ever gonna upgrade like my computer in that one day. The answer is not anytime soon. You gotta realize, guys, stuff costs thousands of dollars sometimes, even just like on a computer alone in Canada. To get a good computer, you could easily say, oh, I'm gonna spend $800 or $900 on a computer. It ain't good enough. If you want to do gaming like what I do and streaming, you gotta have a computer that's well over like the grand threshold. There's just no way. That's the thing. I know more enough about computers now than I did when I first. Well, I mean, I did already when I bought the laptop. That was the whole point of the laptop, was to do this, and it serves. It's still serving very well. I'm stretching out till I can. Maybe if there's a really good sale per se, and I have enough money to pay for it, then sure. But I'm not gonna bother otherwise right now. There's just with the Christmas coming up so soon, there's just no way I'll be doing that. Running into the new year, I have no idea. I'll be getting like a new computer or not. I mean, that'd be a great addition to my stuff, I'm sure. But and a couple of you were asking me too, like, oh, is there any New Year plans? The answer is a big no, guys. I seriously don't see any reason to do any New Year plans. I'm gonna be doing my basically New Year's plans is as follows. I'm basically gonna finish up whatever I've got going on, whether it's this year or next year. I don't care at this point. As long as the games are done and completed, I'm happy with that. And once those games are done completed, so I'm focusing on Zelda and that right now. So instead of piling in the new Shadow Sonic game along with it, I'm just doing that. And I get the game done a little bit easier and quicker, and it's less on my plate when I do these things. I find it's just how it works out. And I'm not sure if, like, my kind of mini ultimate goal per se was to complete Zelda, by, before Christmas, to kind of wrap things up. I don't know if I don't know if there's even going to be a way to say I'm going to complete that and Vote Sonic by the end of the new year. It's just not going to happen that way. It'll be too difficult. I'd rather start a new game in the new year. It'd make more sense, but nothing says I have to, right? That's the thing. And, even if I start the game now, at least I'll have some progress done in the game. And it leaves me left to, focus on newer content. So, but I'm going to try to at least introduce like more, just more of the same, just like multiplayer stuff like I've been doing. And, streaming at my pace like I've been doing now. Because it's just gonna get too hectic. Life goes on, so And I don't know what it is. I feel like there was people out there, I'm not naming names, but there is people out there that clearly do not understand that there's more life than just streaming and being on the internet. You know what I mean? And I don't understand why people think that, oh, you know, you're a streamer, so that means you have all the free time. No, you got it all wrong. You gotta earn money. You gotta earn a keep, you know, to stay alive. You can't just, it's not how it works, you know? I've said it, actually, many times ago, where, you know, people think, oh, geez, I'm gonna grow overnight. It doesn't work that way. Even if you did, I'd be shocked. You'd have to have something like, I don't know, geez, like, something that's like off the charts, like ridiculously good in order for it to be considerably popular, right? You know? Even then, like, it's very rare that that would happen. You know, it's your well-known streamer or whatever it is. And the amount of subscribers I have, it is a very small channel compared to what's out there. So, you know, I have a feeling people get very fooled when they say, oh my god, I want to be that 2K subscriber. And you don't kid yourself, and then you realize later, oh, people in the live stream chat, there's not that many people, or whatever it is. Yeah, that's because it doesn't matter. But like, the numbers are there, it doesn't always represent, I don't know, like, it depends. There's a lot of factors, right? Some people, it depends on what games you play. It could be spoiler reasons, it could be not their type of game, or, you know, they're just subscribed and they never come back to your channel. It's just how society works in life. And people think, oh, those people are come back and have 80 plus views. It doesn't unfortunately work that way. You know, to get to that point, you have to have like more than thousands of subscribers. It's kind of reality. But meanwhile, which is nice, there's people that come on by to the stream and make it more lively, you know, and chattable and stuff like that. And that's what helps with that, is that, you know, you get the regulars, which is nice. That's the nice thing about live streaming, which I like, you know. I mean, shoot, there's people that come in the streams sometimes once a week whenever I'm planning on streaming, and that's their schedule, and that's fine. You know, I don't expect to be here every stream or whatever. It's just what it is. But, you know, it's like pulling teeth, like, between, you know, trying to get people in here and promoting it and stuff. The thing is, I promote on Discord. In my opinion, I don't see anything wrong with that, with self-promotion on Discord. It's just, it doesn't get you much of anything anywhere, I feel. I only do it because, you know, it just lets sometimes regulars know that are mainly on Discord or whatever. That's all I feel like it's for, is that just for people that, you know, are always on Discord or regulars to your channel. I've had that theory for a while now, and I feel like, you know, that self-promotional tab, a lot of people just not even look at it. And, you know, it's there just for, oh, I posted my link and that's it. Meanwhile, unfortunately, others think, oh, it's going to get me all these views and all these subscribers, and unfortunately it does not. It's just how it is. You might get a measly, like, 2 or 3 subscribers, and then they won't, the other chances of them coming back to your channel again, sometimes. Some people will. It's just, you know, how the ball rolls. I wanted to kind of address these things, you know, just for my opinion's sake, but I mean, y'all have your opinions, that's fine, but I personally think that it's just the thing where you stick your link up there and it barely does anything. In fact, I've known that for a long time now, with the whole self-promotional thing. And on top of this too, you know, I feel like people just sit in your Discord server just to self-promote. And, you know, that's became, I've noticed, what it's been always. is that you'll get they won't even chat or talk in your streams or DC or nothing. And you know, all they'll do is they'll just be like, oh, I'm just sitting there to put my link in there. You know, but anyway. That's why now, whenever, especially with new people coming in, I kind of have a restriction with that because, you know, I don't want to just put anybody in there anymore because of how certain content is and, you know, whatever else. So, anyway. Yeah, I'm digressing from all that. It's just what I like to do about it. And, let's talk about something interesting. What about Christmas? What are you guys gonna do for Christmas? Me, I don't know. Well, the thing with Christmas is, I find that, you know, it's been different every year for me, especially with, like, Christmas Eve. Because, you know, I used to have a friend that used to host me and stuff, and then I don't think they even do that anymore because I kind of get it's too expensive and whatever. I don't remember. Maybe last year. I think all we just did our own friend thing. And funny thing is, his parents weren't home that last year. I remember this, and we all had like drinks or whatever, had a good time, and we put on some Christmas movies. You know, just put on some music and played board games or whatever. It was fun. You know, it didn't have to be just you know, more grown-up people versus, you know, young adults. It's, you know, I don't know, man. It didn't make a difference to me. So, you know, I guess that's how they done it now. I don't know about this year, whether he's gonna host us at his place or not. I'm not sure. But yeah, and then usually Christmas Day, of course, I'm always at home. We get our presents and all that stuff. I don't know. I've heard of people, though, depending on what your circumstances are, and, you know, I kind of understand that, but we've never done this since I've been little, or even now. Like, I don't know. Thing is, Christmas Eve is Christmas Eve. That's just up until morning until you wake up. That's just what I think it is. Yes, technically it's Christmas Day at 12 at midnight, but to me, it's not Christmas Day yet, till the day you get up. You know what I mean? It's just the way I think about it. And yes, that's true. The clock says, oh, 12 midnight, it's Christmas Day. That's no longer Christmas Eve. Well, yeah, I guess. But then, argumentatively, like the way I grew up is that, oh, you wake up in the morning and your gifts are under the tree. You know, that's the whole point. Some people, you know, I find, you know, I don't know what, but especially the youngins out there, I don't know, man. I kind of disagree with that, especially the youngins, where they're like, oh, you get up at, you go at 12 midnight, you can open up your presents and stuff. It's like, that doesn't feel like Christmas. It never did. And some people think it is. Again, technically it is, but it's not traditionalized the way I feel like it should, you know? I don't know. Because every year's been pretty, basically, today I was born, it's been the same thing. We've woken up, you know, we opened up our gifts, had some breakfast, whatever, or sometimes, it depends, we've eaten breakfast and opened up our gifts. As I got older, I did that, actually, where, I was so excited, I got up, ate some breakfast, oh boy, what's in there? You know, this is when I was still little, and yeah, I enjoyed it. I still do that now. But, you know, it gets harder, especially when you have, older siblings or whatever that, or whoever, you know, if they're moved out or whatever it is, it makes it hard. You know, then you gotta wait around part of the day. That's why we started now, where like we just open up our own stuff, and then whoever, you know, if my brothers give me something and I give them something, you know, we open it up together, sort of thing. Yeah, we've been tweaking it every year. because of you know, life circumstances and whatever. But it is what it is. I don't know. I guess it's hard. See, it's hard to say. Like, oh, is it bad if you open it up at 12 midnight? You know, I always feel like it is. It just brings bad luck, in my opinion. That's what I believed in, at least. I don't know. Anyways. Is it when I joined Spinal Craft for the first time? Oh, so it was December 29th, 2023 at 9:14 a.m. Really? Okay, so I probably would have been streaming around then. Interesting. No, 9:14 a.m. Wow, there's no way I would have been streaming in the morning. Okay, so the 29th. That sort of makes sense. I don't know. I would have been streaming. I usually stream right before New Year's because I'm gone every year, so basically, yeah, I never stream on New Year's. Right on New Year's. I haven't done it actually at all. I don't remember not once on my channel have I ever streamed on New Year's, or I don't even know if I've done Christmas Day before. At least not that I know of. I don't think I've ever done that. I don't remember. I don't know. I remember playing new games when I was opening them up and stuff, but I don't think I've ever mainstreamed anything like that. I might have. I can't remember, honestly. Stuff changes every year. It was Azalea is why I joined this Minecraft in the first place. Oh, okay, so Azalea streams. Okay, so that's that was the first time you did it. That makes sense. Yeah, it couldn't have been for me. Well, I know you joined my town a lot when you did. That was about it. So that's cool. Interesting. So that's how that. I forget how I joined. I think, who was this? I'm trying to remember who introduced me to it. Oh, I remember. I think it was Sadie Gamer Mode. I think it was, because, I might have been in one of Gamer's live streams or something. I think we were in voice chat. I don't know exactly. If I remember correctly, I think what happened was there was word of mouth, and I basically joined through them. And Light Gazer and all that. That's how I, you know, got to talk to him a bit more. Yeah, that makes sense. I think that's how I would have joined. There's 3 months before Horizon, right? So. That makes sense. Well, and that's the thing. I remembered I was there for a while, or I think you were, if I'm not mistaken. Oh shoot! Thanks for telling me. I'll have to change that for the likes. Yeah, leave likes on the in the comments section there, guys. Would appreciate it. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, let's change it. Where is it? Even it does that. There we go. To refresh if needed. Sometimes okay, now it's checked. Sometimes it becomes a trial and error. You have to refresh your the live stream for the likes to be visible. Okay, so now Horizon was just being developed when I first joined. Ah, okay. Interesting. So I created a total of 3 Spinal Craft towns. So this has been brought up to me before about the whole Spinal Craft town thing. And I believe Light Gazer was talking about this, where, I mean, it's not a bad idea, where, like, all the streamers come together, it's sort of in, like, one town. It would be the same thing, but it would all be in, like, one massive effort, you know what I mean, instead of, like, separate areas. I'm sure it's still the same, but a different area. But we would have like a whole massive thing going on. And actually, that'd be cool. Maybe like a huge city. You know, it'd be amazing, I guess, if that happened. If everybody agreed to it, I mean, that'd be cool. I don't know. I think it would be okay because there'd be still no briefing or anything still at that point. I doubt anything would change. It would just. The only that would change is like it'd be all like congested in one area, basically. I believe that idea has been brought up before. This is the only time it would happen is if like we had to change towns again. I guess that would make more sense. I would figure as much if that became the option in the future, but yeah. So I can join to the one, and I can't because I needed to be whitelisted. Oh yes, that was a definitely thing. I remember that being a thing. And I think in certain towns, even now, like some people have to be whitelisted or blacklisted, whatever they call it. They make the rules with those things. I simply don't do that. Because the majority of people that join my live streams on a daily basis don't dip into my town as much unless like they played enough of Spinal Crap themselves, I call it. So, I mean, yeah. The legacy, right. The legacy, I remember correctly there. I think it's cool how, it's developed so much. Like, my towns have been so much, I'd say, different compared to what I used to do, right? Like, with my housing and stuff. Like, I used to build really square builds and this and that. I mean, now I built, it's like a house, out of wood and stone. But, yeah, right now I'm working on bits of things on there, so it's kind of cool. At least I'm able to use my new keyboard with that game, especially because I use keyboard and mouse. So it's designed to have both things with it, and it's got like a rest for my what do you call it? It's like for my wrist, so I have like a rest on the bottom, which helps for support reasons. It helps especially with the amount of typing I do sometimes in Minecraft, so even in stream chat I'll like then go over like if I have to type something, it helps a lot. How's the second Thanksgiving at? It was good. Actually, speaking of that, we had it as just our own family. No one else in our family necessarily comes over, but this year we got ourselves another turkey again, yes. And, they had them at the store, which was good. The stores realized that people celebrate 2 times a year. So anyway, that was us. It worked out really well. We had all the good stuff, like potatoes and all that. And, it worked out really well. My brother and his wife came over, she's American, of course. And my brother did. They stayed a short while. They had the dog, they couldn't bring it over because of reasons, and, they stayed as long as they could and then had to take care of the dog. They went back home. And yeah, it worked out really well. So it was just us and our own family. That was it. No one else really wanted to show up, so we just did it on our own. I didn't go to anyone else's house for that one. The only one I did was our Thanksgiving, about a week later, which that was surprising to me even. I have never been to someone else's house like that. I don't think in a long time. Like, none of my friends and stuff, to a Thanksgiving dinner like that. Besides my own family, right? So, Yeah. Would have played Stardew Valley, not until I get tired or something like that. Alright, take care, Cliff Reliant. Speaking of Stardew Valley, I've been playing that recently, actually. Very great game. It's a great game, actually. I have a couple of friends that play Stardew Valley. I've played Stardew Valley a lot lately. I like it because it reminds me of Harvest Moon. Play it on PC. Yeah, I saw you. You must have saw me at night. I tend to play later at night. For like an hour or two, and whatever. I play for the story and whatever else. Like I haven't truly beaten the game fully. I played it before, but on Switch. I bought it on PC. You know, my friends play it and whatever. Yeah, that's the main reason why I have it on PC. That and I set portability for the Switch version, that's why I kept it. You know, it's the same game. Yeah, peace. Alright, peace out. Have fun with Stardew Valley. It's like a farm simulator, that game. I was playing actually the new, what was it, the flight game lately. It's a hell of fun, and it is real lifetime flying. Holy crap, that game is something else. You can take off from an actual airports or airport. It could be any airport you really want in the world, which is insane. I did a flight, I think, from my hometown airport to like say somewhere that's like driving distance an hour away, and the flight was like 5 or 10 minutes. I was like, holy crap, that is scary. How close that actually is in sky distance, like, you know. And it's like, oh, to drive there takes an hour, and to fly there it's like minutes. It's like, Jesus. Boom, right across the lake, you're already there, you know. Well, it is. I know how far it is because by boat I did it a while ago, and it took way shorter. It's like a giant loop. You have to go kind of along the highway, the way it sort of wraps around to that bigger city, right? So it's pretty cool. I mean, I tried flying down into the United States. It was pretty cool. There's some like, it does real life weather and everything, and it is scary how realistic it is. Flight simulator. It's really cool. It is like flying real life controls and everything. And that game it's relaxing. And it feels like I'm on an actual airplane. It's dope, honestly. That game, if you really like flying planes, which I really, feels realistic. It brought everything to it, you know, like you get the whole, like the flight simulator, you know, you can fly anywhere you want, which is crazy. And then, like some airports, it's very, very realistic, where some airports have tunnels, some don't, depends on what airplane you take. Some you can't even go in the tunnel. It's cool. And in my airport, I knew right away that like there's no tunnels, it's just stairs. And I took one of those bigger airplanes, and then as I knew it, there was just stairs. There's our airport in real time. Yeah, it doesn't have tunnels. And then if I go to the city one, it had tunnels. I knew it did. So pretty cool. I could fly over, like, you know, down, like, and it's so crazy how accurate it is, like, in real life time and weather, you know. And it told me, like, one time I ran into like a thunderstorm or something. It was crazy. Depends on where you are in the world. Like, it'll say like there's snow in the forecast or whatever. I've flown like way like north of me. Man, what a beautiful sight it was. I think I flew to like I can't even remember. I flew to a couple places. And some of the airports there are like just dirt paths. They're not even like, they're really small airports. So, and it advises you to like go to the international or just go to this one. It has like, it's crazy how realistic it is. I think I see other player airplanes. I don't know about the real ones, but Yeah. That game itself is a lot of fun. They spend like hours on that game. Like, to fly from like here to like down south takes a few hours. It does. In real life. Like, I've flown to like, say, from here to like, I don't know, Halifax, Nova Scotia. It took like 2.5 hours. And it does. It takes about 2.5 hours. Then the time changed in game. I did the whole thing. Oh, and I flew through a whole bunch of places like Ottawa and all that. It was cool. And it took the full, it's like 2 hours and 40 odd minutes or something, because weather dependent, right? And then I flew in, it was crazy. So, amazing stuff. Like, it feels like being on a real airplane though. I don't imagine. I know they have controllers where you can buy like the actual plane controls, like crazy stuff they make now. The controller's good, but if you're probably good at it, it'd be like controlling an actual airplane, like pulling the gears and stuff. Planes are hard to control in that game. I would. Oh my god, there's so many buttons. I wouldn't even know where to start. Like, I set myself up on I had to reset a few times. Some of the airplanes in that game were so hard to, like, control. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm starting off with a simple plane. Because, see, some have more gas than others, and go faster than others, depending on where you fly to. When I first started with the game, it was just, like, helicopters, I think, and, they call it these smaller aircrafts that can go like, you know, just for a few hours like that. Yes, you can crash if you don't know what you're doing. I did. I went quite a few times. It's pretty awesome. You know, I flew a more to me today just to see if it caught the weather. It did. I flew like more sort of north, like closer to-ish, but not really. It'd be like over 2 hours driving compared to when I fly through it. So like, yeah, I saw like all of a sudden, bam, a bunch of snow on the ground. Like, okay, that makes a lot of sense because I never a little further north and there was more snow. There was, you know, it's still kind of snow. I flew more down back towards this way. There was no snow on the ground. It became less and less as I flew over, less white. It's cool. The way that interchanges real life stuff. This was a newer flight simulator game, that's why too. Because it catches how wet it is, like degrees, and it tells you what it's like there, time zone and everything. It just automatically changes and it gets that point. That's what it does. Even driving somewhere really far away or flying, it does that. I remember when we went all the way to the other part of Canada and we lost like an hour or whatever. Did it on its own. Determines it by the signal, I think, or something. I don't know. Because my phone picks up location, and the car does the same thing, I think, somehow. But yeah. I remember we got to this destination, the sun was like a little bit up more like than it should, because we realized, oh, it's an hour difference, you know, that you're. And then on the way back, yeah, it'd be a lot more darker, so it's pretty cool. So yeah. What time was it now? We're gonna try to stretch it out for another hour. I don't know if anyone's gonna join. I mean, it's okay. I'm still okay with it. It's gonna be a very, very quiet night, I have a feeling. During a week, I mean, I get it. It's December. Everyone's very, very busy. That's why, like, streaming now is going to be kind of hit or miss. Very dicey. You know, with the holidays coming around very, very soon and all that stuff. So, which I had a feeling it would be like this. Needless to say, I knew it would be. But that note, I'm gonna check my messages. I think I'm good. Alright. No messages. Anyway. Oh yeah, you know, that's what it is. What's it gonna pick? Random. Ah, we got this one. I'll try setting every another hour. That'd be it tonight anyways. I was gonna do 2 hours like I did this afternoon and then go from there. Pretty much. That was just cats. I mean, that'd be cool to know. So say you're vacationing somewhere, I don't know, down south, and you want to say, oh, I can type in the flight simulator game, but, oh no, I'm worried. How long will it take me to fly? And it'll tell me right away. You know? That's kind of neat. I noticed in the new flight game, though, there's a lot of more differences, like more real stuff where it shows people getting off the plane and going on it, which is cool. That also gives you the in-depth thing of like how you know, they push the plane over with like little stoppers. It's pretty cool. Or they fuel it up, you know, like what happens in real life. You know, crazy. Sometimes you have to wait a while. It depends. Like they'll give you a certain flight time or whatever. They'll be like, oh, we gotta switch pilots because it's you know, a long drive, which definitely happens, especially if you want trips. Like a lot more self or especially. There's some aircrafts that you can't use, you know, in really cold weather or whatever. They bring over like different plane craft or whatever, go resting on with the helicopter. It's kind of cool. I don't know what type of aircraft would be good for, like, say, the North and Canada. I don't know. It would be very cool, right? Something stand ready like that. There's people that were like so bundled up and even like far north that like people are bundled up in jackets and walking around. If I'm not mistaken, I can actually speak in it's like, oh, that's what's up, like, the K-pop, and it's like the whole thing. They made it a lot more, let's say, different compared to the last flight simulator. The flight simulator is good, but this one, you know, has this more realistic stuff to it than the previous. And there's a lot more missions to it too. Like I'm trying to complete like some training because I don't know how to control like the really big planes yet. I tried one of them. I crash landed it like really badly. I couldn't even take off properly. It was so bad. I remember one time I just put the wheels in and it just went like right across when I was trying to get it up in the air. It's like, oh. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff I had to learn, you know, as I go. So anyway, my ear thing's off. It's good to get hot. It's cold outside. How long have I been going for? Wow, still for an hour. Not bad. Well, like I said, hopefully we can stretch this out to another hour. You know, that's the plan. Dead audience tonight out of that feeling. It is what it is. Alright. That's why. Cheap meats or whatever. Um. Hey, welcome back, Jeff. I see you're in the chat. I think I'm the only one that's here so far. I mean, that's fine. It usually is dead chats. Here it is. Like I mentioned, various reasons why. You know, some people mistaken it as like, oh, the channel. No, it's not about that. It's just about, you know, the patterns, how people, when they can watch content, all that assortment of things, you know. Because everybody, you know, every live streamer has different thumbnails, different everything else, so it's not, I feel like that's just what it is, you know. I'm going to be getting my stuff ready for tomorrow soon. Yeah. Okay, GF, sounds good. Thanks for letting me know. I'm planning to stream for like an hour or less, maybe, depending on the channel pickup or whatever, but yeah. I don't know, because there's really nobody joining right now. There's mostly people that are saying hi and stuff, that's fine, but really no unfortunate interest. But yeah, you know, it's during the week. People have work and school. It's reality. I would meet you tomorrow, but I'm kind of tied right in tomorrow and stuff. Plus, I got the scheduled swimming tomorrow at 6, so it's not going to work out. I'd rather, just stay here and not rush around. But I need a whole day to do that anyway. I know how it is. When I get there, I'm gonna enjoy myself, I guess, and then, gotta eat dinner, so that's why I'd rather spend the whole day when I do something like that. It only makes sense. Going there is okay, because I gotta eat lunch like right away, 11 o'clock, 11:30, because I know how it is, and then, by the time I'm done everything, I'll be very hungry. I won't want to go home right away. I want to eat, of course, before I leave, and then, Bob's your uncle. I know how the routine is, so, at least for me. But I'm hoping next week I can maybe join you. What's next week? I don't know. The 11th, maybe? It had to be the 11th or the 18th. One of the two. Otherwise, it's already going to be Christmas. I might visit Fairview Mall when I'm there. Maybe if I go next week, I might be more prepared. Actually, yeah, I'd rather go next week, to be honest, GF, because I don't know for sure. I think it's on the 10th. I don't know if you get this. I don't know. You'll get some kind of trillion benefit or something. I can't remember, but it'd be better when I get paid. And that way, I can load my card and whatever. If that's the case, either way, I'll see. It's gonna be a very expensive month. With Christmas and New Year's. Yeah, I'll try. Maybe the 11th. If the weather's okay, it's not like snowy and really crap yet, then maybe. The problem is though, if it's snowy enough, I'll have to bring boots and running shoes. Right? So it'd be tricky if it was snowy though. I hope not. Because at that point I was hoping if it was just like today, that'd be fine. Or whatever. And besides, I think tomorrow is supposed to be a bit snowy. That's another reason why I don't want to go, because it's gonna be hell trying to get through that snow if it is gonna be like that. And it's just not worth it to do that in the snow like that. Not that, at least, no offense. With right at that lake, right where the salmon is, hopefully, I don't know how much snow we're gonna get, but It'll probably be enough to be a mess, maybe. I'll plus what the weather says, but it's another reason. That's why next week might be better if it's not like this. Another reason. And the other annoyance is it's always garbage day, and that's another thing I've always done every single day. It's always garbage day for us, that's another annoyance I had to deal with, so less of that, but that's not necessarily always bad. You know, if we don't put our garbage out at night anyway, it's, not worth it because the animals chew it apart or whatever, and leads to just trouble, so yeah, we can clean it out in the morning. But, you know, even on regular days, on Wednesdays, sometimes it depends on the day, how much garbage we got, whatever. Here's the yard waste too, I gotta do that tomorrow. The yard waste I gotta take out. And that's another problem too, is that, you know, they'll stop collecting yard waste for the winter. Because they figure, oh, well, who the hell's gonna do the yard waste in the winter? Unless you go to the dump. Which we will not have time for. At my point. Oh yeah, it's just things like that. That's why this week's a bit tricky. And, you know, by Saturday, we're supposed to get the tree. As I said before, we're gonna go to that tree farm. It's about like, oh god, it's maybe, I'm guessing not about an hour or two. I can't remember how far away it is. I think it's a good, like, I don't know, close to an hour and a half maybe. Driving there, so I'm kind of repeating myself there, guys, but here's the reason why we're getting the tree and for like a real Christmas tree. Number one, like, first and foremost, before we even go anywhere, on Friday or Thursday, we're gonna figure out, okay, is this place gonna be open Saturday? Is it not gonna be open? What days is it gonna be open? And another thing is, with the opening hours, they may also close closer to Christmas time. So there's just no way we're gonna be able to get a real tree, you know, a week before Christmas. We've never done that because, you know, it's been how it is with time changing and stuff, unfortunately. So yeah. Oh, okay, James Scott. Would you care to join us on online, or do you want to do like multiplayer? It's up to you. I mean, yeah, guys, let me know if you want to do any friend lobbies. Please let me know in the chat now if you like that. Otherwise, I'm on to in this one. If you want to just join me through here, that's fine. Your father, JD, and anyone else that wants to join. Fine. Yeah, it's already on my friend list anyway, so I didn't see a point to have friends lobbies open because I didn't really use any for it. So, I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, interesting fact, guys, any Pokemon fans out there, I got some Black Friday deals on some Pokemon cards, and I only got 2 packs, but the thing with that is, I hit an OG card, I guess it's like a basketball, like you catch Pokemon with a Pokeball, but it was a basketball card. It was like a pink, purpley looking one, whatever. I was pretty cool. I was like, whoa, that'd be a rare card. It was one of the Elks or something, I don't know. But I think out of the 4 packs I got, I think I got 2 hits out of it. Feels like 50%, I guess, rate, if you call it that. Which is funny enough, because like I got, 1 of each pack, and then 2 of the same. I have a feeling it does. But, it's part of what it is. It doesn't matter anyway. A lot of these cards, I'll put in the deck, or just put them in a binder, as like a set, which I've been doing now. Gosh, there's people out there that have complete master sets, which is crazy. The easy way to do it is like just by buying some of these cards even dirt cheap. I bought them for like $1 or $2 and I've been completing them that way, and then just taking the chances by out of packs. So, but anyways, it was fun and all. But Pokemon card packs are very expensive and high in demand right now. And I was set, was it 151 it's called? There were some tins for sale at my local store, and they were asking $30 just for 2 packs of cards and 1 little tin. That is, ooh, that's expensive. Well, about 2 of those would be $60. Insane prices. And, because it's so high in demand, that set, it's crazy. Everyone's after that Zardin, that Charizard in that set. So am I, but hard to get those cards now. Because they're OGs, but they're remasters of them, basically. And that's why everyone's collecting them, I guess. Getting back to the hobby. And that's one of those sets where I was asking actually for Christmas time. I was like, if you see any 151 at a good price, buy it from your Christmas. Don't over. Honestly, that's one of the sets I have looking for. I mean, the Japanese are cool, but I want the English ones. Japanese are kind of, they can be expensive. A little bit cheaper for some reason. Oh, you're asking how James doing? Okay. So overpriced, I thought. What was it? They only have 2 packs left, but I bought the last 4. So it came up to like less than $30. They were half price. I don't know, for each pack or whatever reason. But you're originally charging $8.99 Canadian for 1 Pokemon pack. That is insane how much. Just for Pokemon cards, like that is just dumb. And that's ridiculous. Why the hell would I pay that? And then of course when Cyber Monday happened, damn, they're half price. Oh, of course I'm gonna pay for the rest of the packs half price. That's why everyone went over to grab them. Even 151s, even if they're sold at $30, it's a tough call whether you're going to get your money back. I mean, sarcastic, because here's the deal. Unless you're willing to grade a card that's worthwhile to grade, it's a tough call. You can earn more than $30 out of 2 packs. If you really mathematically say, I'm going to sell this slab of card, but it's like 10, right? I just know a lot about it now because, I follow a streamer or 2 that rip and ship with. One of them in particular has been very, very nice to me and the whole community. He holds people's stuff, even if you buy it. It's like no skin off his nose. He really reassured me in that regard, and that's good. I support him really well. And the thing is, his Pokemon stuff, he rips and ships. He's another Canadian streamer, by the way. And the thing is, through his Twitch streams, he basically, even in the US, sometimes people want stuff shipped out right away. Some people wait 2 months. I waited, I think 3 months, and he made a lot of stuff. And he sent it to me no problem at like a very flat, dirt cheap shipping rate, in a box, and it was fine. Now, I had stuff there since I think mid-November. He says, "Oh, that's nothing." He says, "Don't worry about it." Even in the new year, he says, "I wouldn't rush even shipping at this point because I wouldn't even worry about it." Because Canada Post's on strike, and he'll do it through another carrier, but it's just bloody pain in the ass unless you have like a decent amount of stuff. That's the only way the shipping's gonna be cheaper. I know it sounds ridiculous and weird, but it's true. It's just how he does it. I don't know. But yeah. That's good to hear. I'm doing good. Just happy to have somebody that I can, I don't know, rely on for stuff like that. You know? He sent, it was for free, right? He put in a bunch of free cards. He's very good with that. Where I think, you know, I'd feel bad too. You know, you open up a pack of Pokemon cards, a couple of them, and they're all like duds. You get like no hits. He tries his best to put in, like, say, put in a free promo card or a couple of cards or just a free EX or something like that, just to make up for it. Kind of very nice when he does that. I feel like, you know, there are extra cards that he doesn't have use for, has too many of them. People donate even, so it's just, it's a great team effort, I guess, by getting people sets on. That's how, on one of my sets, I thought like most of the cards. That's because, you know, without their help, it would have been, I would have spent probably even more on a bunch of packs, potentially, just to get those cards, or even the promos, because the promo sets are very, very expensive, some of them, and you know, to get those promo cards, some of them are exclusively in those sets, so that's why I'm glad that, you know, I was able to get some of them for free. Like one card I got was like 10 out of 10 or something. I got absolutely for free. And it was amazing, you know. They shipped it with my stuff, and it was really dirt cheap. Shipping was nothing for all that. But anyway. I'm gonna do my last comment now because I'm going to get my stuff ready for tomorrow and relax before I go to bed. GF. Okay, GF, sounds good. I'll see you some other time, and I don't know if I'll be even streaming tomorrow, anyways. But if I'm not too tired, maybe later. Or actually, no. Oh, I forgot. Tomorrow, probably not later. Because I got swimming booked up. We'll talk sometime on Messenger if we do. Anyway, I hope you have a good night, day, and tomorrow we have, and hope everyone else in a good night and day tomorrow as well. Thanks, GFU, as well. And if I don't get to talk to you tomorrow, well, you know, I'll say the good night and morning stuff. And I'll see you another time. We'll be live for about another hour, so we'll see what happens. But take care. All right. Let's go. I think by the time this is all done, I don't know if we want to raid. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe not. I'll think about it. We may not go on a raid. Might just end the stream after another hour or so, and then just chillax for the rest of the night. Sit back, play some Stardew Valley, play some Flight Simulator. I got different games I can have to be playing. So, and again, in terms of tomorrow's, like, anything stream wise, I don't know if I'll be doing anything because, yeah, I might be going for a swim and stuff. Yeah, might be a busy day tomorrow for me. Well, evening at least. Part of the day. Well, garbage pickup. So, yeah. Oh, we're carrying on. Definitely. Just saw that mysterious number. Jumped to the 4 to 3 was like a flash of a second. It's like, who's out of my life? Well, I wouldn't be surprised, but not really. I'm not gonna be surprised. Yeah. Might be some workers that choose not to speak with for various reasons. That's who they are. very soon. Icy level on a cool day. I think I've never done a really long time as like a collab. I have to see. I have to invite people on like Discord. Shoot, I should make. That might be a good idea. Or I can make a dedicated section just for collaborators strictly, and kind of like the moderators who can include in this, like just to moderate the situation. I'm thinking about it. If I do a collaboration with anyone, I might do it, on separate terms on Discord. Thanks, BF. You're welcome, GF. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I might talk to you a bit on Messenger. I'm not gonna say it on stream, the other part, but yeah. Because it's something let's just say this. Yeah, not believable. Well, non-PG stuff, but that makes sense. It's like, not PG, but especially this platform. Never mind that, it would also be, it'd be against the guidelines. Totally. Even talking about it would be. Anyway. Right, there we go. Dolphin Shoals. Why not? Okay. Wait for it to load in. 15 minutes. I think after this race, I'm gonna do a BRB like water break or whatever. I might switch it to online friends. That way I can give anyone a chance while I'm on BRB. And yeah, we'll go from there. Maybe chat a little bit. And stream about stuff. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Always takes a bit to load in, and I don't know why. There we go. Oh, we're crashing everywhere. See if we get first. I mean, if not, I'd be happy to be your place. Oh, we'll go with it. Alright, GG's ninth place. We'll take it. Alright, not now, guys. I will be right back. I'm just gonna go ahead and, well, exit the lobby and put friends on when as I will be back. Hopefully, people join. If not, that's fine. In the meantime, I will be right back. Friend lobbies are open, everyone. Alright, we're back. Alright, we're back, guys. I do my water. Alright, we're live for about another half an hour, probably an hour. We'll see how it takes us. But anyways, yeah. Good. So I figured the New Year too. I don't know if I'm going to be bringing this back to channel. I thought of this, I think, a bit ago. Maybe try a favorite retro game. Now, the thing with that is, I don't know whether it'd be from the GameCube era or whatever, but I haven't really decided yet with that, actually. I'm not sure. Awesome, Jess. Welcome into the stream. How you doing? But, how you doing, Awesome Jess? Like, the thing with that, with the retro game stuff, is that nothing says I can't redo a game, right? I mean, I felt like I've already always done, say, like Sonic Adventure games or whatever. You know, I mean, the classic Mario Party I can easily do off the Switch online. You know, but even then, it's like, I'd rather just stick to the new stuff at that point. That's just my opinion. But I don't know, it's content. What can I tell you? When it comes to stuff like that, at least. We're doing, was it even TikToks lately sometimes on my channel, where I've explored with that, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Stuff though lately too. I've had a lot of energy cards lately. I've opened up many packs. A lot of new energy cards, which is nice. Need a lot more newer ones. I need one of those Elite Trainer boxes. Let's see here. Good news, I got my Switch back. Oh, nice, Awesome Jess. I'm glad to hear that. How's the Switch working out? Is it working better for you lately? That's great. I don't know if you still stream on your Switch or not or whatever, but that's awesome. Well, that's cool. At least you got your Switch fixed. Yeah, we just talked about that. Some great news for me too. I am just thrilled. I'm not going to talk about too much on stream, but all I could say is this: I got money back from my keyboard. I still have it. I'm just going to say that way. I still had the keyboard, but I got the money back. I'm not saying any further for personal reasons. I didn't think they would do it, like, because of how restrictions are and stuff. They asked me about it. They were like, "Oh, well, what is this? What is this thing?" I sent them the box picture. I'm like, "Hey, it is a keyboard. It is a mechanical keyboard for gaming. And this is how much it costed me. What can you do?" And then they're like, "Oh, that's no problem." They said, "Oh, it doesn't have to be a office keyboard or whatever. It could be any keyboard. It doesn't matter." I thought, wow, this was an expensive keyboard. Wow. Okay. Cool. You know, it's crazy. It's better. Only $25. Not bad. That isn't bad. My keyboard was $130, so ooh. To get that back is a huge relief. I need that money for other things. Christmas shopping. It's just it's gonna be quite a relief for this year. It's gonna be a lot more smooth with that. I didn't think they would do it, but again, not gonna go into any other detail other than that. That's just how it worked out. I don't know. I didn't think they'd cover stuff like that. Like they've always covered like the bus pass or whatever. And I've noticed that they have started to cover events, but they do a cap limit for how much you can spend, right? So $150. Or I'm sorry, I don't know. I think it's $200, whatever it is. It was $200, I think. So if a ticket costs $80, it's no problem. But if it's more than $200, they'll take $200 off that ticket. So So imagine this: some ticket costs like $400. I still have to pay $200 out of pocket anyway. I did that only once, and that's like once a year if I'm lucky. So that's the only exception I've been through with that sort of thing. But that's about it, and they know that too, so it's not a huge deal, which is good. So yeah. But back to the whole retro game talk. Like, I don't know. I have lots of games to play, to beat, to replay, whatever. Thing is, I had to pick a game and complete it, and I feel like, you know, I don't want to do a game that, you know, I'm gonna half-fast do, and then I get frustrated, and that's the problem. There's some great games out there. It's just that, you know, I don't know if I really necessarily feel like going backwards in time with Sonic or whatever right now. Just if I ever really want to do Sonic, I'd rather play the new stuff. You know, like I just did that even with the other Sonic games. So there's no way in time it's going back to that. Not after the final fight I went through. But yeah, it was great while it lasted. Put it that way. Hopefully the new Sonic game won't be that same problem. Yikes, I hope not. You know, that's my only fear of that. But yeah, I got some thinking I gotta do in terms of stuff on the channel. You know, like, I'm still gonna have Mario Party and Mario Kart. I don't know if this will be into the new year or not, or maybe soon. If I do any extra streams like this again, I might throw in Smash Brothers into the mix. The deal with Smash Brothers though is I'm not really going to participate in it. Reasons for this, and to be fair, I'm not the only streamer that does this. So, you know, I'm the cheerleader, yada yada yada. I'm here to talk just like this, like what I'm doing right now. And, you know, I sit there and spectate people and be like, hey, you know, come on, join in, you know, join with your friends or whoever, right? And like, and people have really enjoyed it. So, you know, that's something I want to consider. I'm bringing back Smash Brothers onto the table again, and yeah, I gotta bring up more thumbnails for myself to complete. I have one that's been in the water for a long time, as they say, and I've, you know, re-rendered it and all that from when you know, Thou Shalt Not Be Named was in our community, the two Thou Shalt Not Be Names, and, you know, since then I had to do my own things because I cannot pay anybody to do anything. So, at least right now, or not anytime soon. And, you know, I understand it's business. I don't know, but to reach out on Discord, like somebody reached out on Discord about, you know, it's like, yeah, I know you're looking for money. I flat out said, are you looking for money? Are you a scam? Because I questioned it, especially when they message you on Discord. I didn't like it. I'm like, look, you look very legitimate, you look reasonable, but I am not paying you a cent because I've had very bad experiences with that. You know, and not that I don't trust you, but you gotta prove to me, you have to be part of my Discord, and you must use voice chat. That's what I told them. And then the minute I said that, they said there was no response. It's like, yeah, okay. I don't want to deal with you. So yeah, sorry. That's just my rules and expectations now. When it comes to somebody doing favors for my channel now, they gotta be on the voice chat. It's very, very important for, you know, communication wise and all that stuff. That's why, you know, if anyone voluntarily does this, they have to have voice chat if they can. Now, I understand there's some barriers, but still, as an editor, you'd expect you to have a voice out there, you know, besides that. But anyways, Mr. Stay at Trent's 1010. Hey, welcome to the stream. It says, hey, Luminary, just watched the Mona 2 movie. Oh, nice. How'd that go? Heard a couple people went to go see it. How was that, by the way? Oh, also, speaking of movies, guys, I'm gonna hopefully see the new Sonic coming out this month. I'm hoping to see it with some friends. I don't know if I'll be see it on the actual release date because it is so close to the holidays. I honestly don't know how if that's gonna work out because of like weather, the timing, and like it would have to be like before Christmas Eve even, or after into the new year, because I don't know when I'd be able to go see it. Because I saw the first two Sonic movies and they were good. It went well. I want to see this new Sonic 3 movie too. Yeah, somebody in our community wanted to see Sonic 3 movie as well. I find that there's somebody in our community that, and I guess they have a point, like their parents saying, oh, it's gonna be too busy. Yes, it's always gonna be too busy. That's kind of, no offense, a poor excuse. That's just, it's kind of weird the way I'm not naming names. There's no way in any situation I name names, but this third person was, and I asked him, I was like, well, do you have a debit or credit card or anything? He goes, well, yeah, you see, I don't have any no credit or debit or like that. I'm thinking, you're a grown ass adult and you don't have a debit or credit card. You don't have anything. That is, wow, that is bad, really bad. You should have at least a bare minimum of a checking account these days. You gotta have something to live. Like that, I don't know. So anyway, I guess it's like his mom or dad or somebody's gonna take him, and they're like, oh no, they're not gonna go on release day because it's busy. It's like, oh, it kind of sucks. You don't have the freedom, considering you don't, I mean, yeah. I said, well, I don't know if he's had any correct friends and stuff. He goes, yeah, I did, but they all have their own plans and blah blah blah. I said, well, yeah, man, because time to grow up. You gotta have if you have income coming in, you have to have your own bank. That's ridiculous. I mean, even if you don't have an income, you should have at least a bank. Like, where's the family help in that situation? It's beyond me, but I mean, that is bad. Around our age, not to have a debit card, you gotta have a credit card. That's for sure. Holy shit. I don't know how you can live like economically. You have a bare minimum. You have to have a debit and a credit card, or at least one credit card. Because if you don't have a credit, your life it's gonna be screwed. Even if you use it, whatever it is, right? There's no way you can. Like, how the hell? If that's what if I don't know where his money's coming from, that's not my business. But where the hell is the money going? Is it going into the parents' account and they're just handing it to him? That's crazy. Oh my god. Anyway, it was just funny, I guess, too. How do they buy something without it? Lol. Yeah, exactly. Just to use cash all the time. You know how much? $20. Bam, it's gonna be gone. You know how many times you use $20? Lots of times. Gone. Gonzo. And then guess what you have left? You have to spend $40 to $80. I gotta use my debit card. It's just, I have two credit cards. One is emergency and one debit for taking out money. Really, I have two credit cards. Well, big W on my credit card, I got an increase. So just because I had two grand doesn't mean I can buy all that, like spend it all. But that's the whole point. Yeah, I have one credit card. It's a great one, cash back. Yeah, on purchases you get a couple of cents, measly cents, but it doesn't matter. That builds up over time, and even then, I've used it lots of times where it's off my next bill. At least for my phone bill sometimes when I've done that. It's just, part of life. As soon as I mention that, I'm like, man, it's part of life. You gotta realize that, most people, I don't know about normal people, whatever, but they have banks, even just debit cards. Some people, lots of people, more commonly have both debit and a credit card. So So, like, how do you pay for your phone and everything? You gotta have a credit card, you know. So, dude, that's what I used to pay my phone bill every month. I just use my credit card, and then I pay for it on my paydays. So, it's part of reality in life. That one. But yeah, I understand what you mean there, Osmond Jess, with the 2 credit cards and 1 emergency and debit. Taking out money, yeah, and that's the thing. I don't, unless that's for emergency because it's the fees and stuff. I don't take money out of my credit. My credit card I can, but it charges a fee each time, the cash advance fee, and that is something I try to avoid. You know, well, I pay it down right away. Basically, my next month pay or whatever. The statement sometimes comes out, and I've done that where I've paid the cash back, and sometimes it worked out really well, even though the fee comes up, you know. But it would have to be worthwhile, especially with that fee. It would have to be a minimum of like $100 or something, you know, to take out cash like that, you know. So anyway, so the checking account, as long as you have money in there and enough income, you're fine, you know. But the funny part is, it's not funny, I don't know, but the whole credit card situation, and it's funny, like, my one friend, I asked him, I think, he goes, yeah, I have to have it. I'm like, oh, you have a credit card? He goes, nah, I don't need that stuff. I said, dude, what do you mean you don't need that stuff? Why do you say it like that? You make it sound like it's a bad thing or you don't know anything about it. He goes, I don't know about that stuff, dude. I'm like, okay, I'm asking you a question. Stop saying I don't know about that stuff. I said you're pissing me off, no offense. Stop saying I don't know about that stuff. Tell me why and fix it. I got so mad because he just kept saying, oh, I don't know. And pardon me, but throw some damn, I don't know. Think what you say. Sometimes, you know what it comes. I know maybe you may not know, but Jesus, man, just say something else instead of that. And as soon as I said that, he goes, he says, well, I don't know. It's just because I don't know, like, go out all that much, and he plays it as, it's just to be honest, like, I wouldn't even use it. I said, well, who pays for your phone? He goes, well, my mom does. I go, well, okay, well, why can't? So your mother transfers your money all the time. I said, why can't you just pay for your own phone bill? He goes, I don't know, dude, it's just like, you know, I can say. I don't exactly know. He didn't respond very much. I said, look, man, I said, I pay for my own things, my phone bill. It took me a while to understand it. I would want to do it, how to do something. Like, yeah. I learned very quickly on my own that, like, look, I'm on the hook for paying my phone bill and stuff like that, you know. When I explain it to him, like, you know, like, he just looked at me like it's rocket science, like, yeah, that's how you pay for phone bills, what do you think it is? He goes, oh, yeah, like, stupid thing to do, and then the funny part with the whole, again, the other part of the story is, I guess his mother talking about it, I don't know. And anyways, the kind of says, hey, I took your advice, by the way, because I have a credit card now. I said, oh, really? I said, what do you use that credit card for? I think it is really anything. I said, why are you scared? Are you paying it back, or are you paranoid about it? He goes, oh, yeah, I'm a little bit paranoid because I'm gonna get caught. I said, you're not gonna get caught by your bank if you're not. I said, oh my god. I said, if you're paying minimum payments, some people do that. And so don't even get ridiculous. The way he says it sometimes, like that. I said, dude, how much are you paying your credit? I said, really $100. So, I mean, I get it, but, well, sometimes he's afraid to use his credit card. you shouldn't be. Like, I asked him, well, do you pay everything dead? He's like, yeah, but sometimes like I'd be able to pay it back in like over a month. I should be using my credit. I said, why aren't you do that? What if something's $50? Don't worry about paying for it day one. That's not how it works. It'll be pending transactions. Don't let it freak you out. When it's pending transaction, it's not like a transaction when it takes out your checking or savings. It's instant money to somebody. Credit cards are different. It is instant money to somebody in a business that takes that money from that card. It's like borrowing from the bank. I try explaining to him. He's like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna do that. And I'm like, oh my god, whatever. So I stopped talking about it with him for a while, and like, I don't think he gets it. Like, it's just, I feel like his parents should talk to him more about this. Like, I mean, it's pretty bad. Like, economically, you're paying for half of something on your credit card. It's not bad. People are really bad. They can't even pay off their credit cards because they pay minimum every time. The reality is, I know how it works. They pay at least more than minimum every time. You gotta pay like, I don't know, more than that even, if you can help it, depending on how much of an income you have. But and the thing is because, oh, I can't go to the movies, I have to use my credit card. I'm not doing that. Oh, I don't want to do that. He poo-poos the idea, and like, oh god, okay, man, I don't want to see you. So, you know, he's like, well, I have to wait to the end of the month, because that's when I get paid. What do you expect? Like, that's not cool. I just give me a piece of advice. Like, you could have that exact same money. Wait for it after that, so it's not gonna work. It's like that. I just gave up on it, yeah, whatever. Let's be very careful about that. Oh my god. You figure, you know, I just gave up on it. Sometimes you do everything else, your mind's like going other stuff. Just like most of my friends, like that. Debit and credit cards. Everybody does. I don't know, not one person really doing that, I'm sure I didn't. I don't. Just how you live with life. There's people that have more money in their accounts than on their credit card. It's just, you know, that doesn't stop them from doing it. You pay it down or whatever. It's like explaining to him, it's like a delayed, it's not like delayed and that stuff. It's really weird. I think it's just funny to hear about it, but at the same time, like, can I seriously educate you in this now? Like, that's... I mean, shoot, I went to programming when I was growing up, like, what is the difference between these kinds of, and like, the languages and stuff, and that's why, like, you know, I was pretty confident when I first signed up for my credit card. I didn't, I mean, I did mistakes, but I've overdone the language before learning that. That's what I had to deal with, that's how I went. In reality, you know, it's like, well, yeah, but just because there's a higher limit doesn't mean that you're spending. Jeez. But it does help having an extra limit, especially these days. But the great thing with that is you have a month to deal with it, basically, right up to that point. So he was all paranoid about the whole interest thing. It was just hilarious, and at the same time, he's like, "Oh, I'll get caught with interest." It's like, we didn't get caught with interest. Like, dude, you make it sound like you have like thousands of dollars in your credit card and you're not paying it off or something. And then meanwhile, it just Oh my god, he barely has nothing on his credit card. And he's worried about paying it off the same day? Holy shit. He's more educated, that's all I could say with that. Because everything now, he's been so old school too. Like, every time we go into a restaurant, it's been cash. Cash, that's it, just cash. And then it's like, even McDonald's, well, I can understand. I even do that now, just cash only, because it's pretty silly sometimes. No offense, it's just my opinion, to use a debit card for one coffee. That is... you know, that's why I don't do that. But, you know, I can understand using cash in that sense, but I don't use the cash all the time at a restaurant. I guess, I mean, I can understand maybe the paranoia is like, oh, if you want to tip somebody, you can give them the $5 and whatever it is left in your change, or I don't know. Maybe in his eyes, that's what he thinks. I really don't know. But even though debit machines, like, or whatever, and your credit cards, they have options where you can put how much you want to tip somebody. So, even at my barbershop, like I've given them straight cash, because that's just what I do too, yeah, up to that. Every time I got my haircut, I normally put money aside for that, and then give them the tip difference, so, you know, I'm like, oh, here's your couple bucks for your coffee, whatever it is, and have a nice day, but, I mean, whenever I buy a video game, most of the time now, I don't use cash. If something costs like $79.99 plus taxes, it's going to be a debit transaction, most of the time. And if I happen to use more than what I have like out there, or have money in there still, I kind of balance out these credit cards, right? So, I mean, holy crap, how could I have been to that hotel stay on my own like that? The one that paid for it, but he paid me back, obviously, and so did I, because my bill was even, but still, even in that sense, like, I had to cash ahead trying to pay for like half of the bill at that point. So what that did for me was it alleviated, okay, half the cost on the next month after, I'm going to pay for that. So that's a great reason to have a credit card too. It's in situations like that where, you know, he pays the fair share, half of the stay, and then it's up to me to pay for the rest, you know, that's my liability. Now, I've done this the other way around, where somebody pays the hotel and be like, okay, here's your $200 for the night, that's for my stay, here you go, and then that's on them. So, you know, I've done it lots of times, and especially with hotels, they rely heavily on credit cards. Not a debit card, not a good because that's just their payment on major stuff like that, you know. Anyway, but yeah, one credit card's enough for me. At least in my day and age right now, you know. Having the limit I do on it, which is nice. Very nice. And that's the thing, it's like an emergency half fun for me, especially when I have that. Like right now, I mean, shoot. I believe I'm just got it over 1,000, something like, because that was because of my ongoing expenses. But, the bill's been up, so it's like under 1,000 now. I paid out like $400. So that's reality. It's like, you know, I pay for like, you know, 85% of it, and the rest I'm just gonna leave for that. And I don't add to the credit. That's the usual what I do. It's difficult this day and age, but that's what I've been doing. As of late, at least. Like with all my Black Friday purchases, at least barely a percentage of it is mostly debit transactions. The thing is, with the credit card, I only did my keyboard on it. That was it. That was over $100. You're not going. So that's why, like, oh, hey, here's my credit card. I'm gonna pay it off in January, blah blah blah, and that's it. So I know I'll have the money for it by then. It helps. And well, I got it on sale, so it makes it even better with my bill being a month. And different examples right there. How I, what I learned by doing it. So, that's the problem, is that I think that some people, I don't know, common people in this world really are very afraid to, use credit cards in general, and that's the thing, that you don't have to be afraid as long as you know you have, some type of money coming in there, and month to month, at least minimum, and you have enough money to pay for this stuff. Not saying, I've been in that position before. Where I paid like 200 here, 200 there. The next month I've had to pay the rest of it. Oh, your bounce is 300, maybe 18 something. Okay, done. So it's just it's partial payments is what matters. Those are partial payments. The minimum doesn't cut it. I don't know how much you owe them. Especially at a hard rate. So it is what it is. But on that note, guys, I think after this race we're gonna go ahead and call it a stream as I get a while ago. Got him alive, including that. Anyway, guys, on that note, we're not going to go on a raid, but I appreciate y'all watching the stream. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you're all doing good and well, and I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. It would be during the day, if I do, because, I might be going swimming tomorrow and busy, so that being said, we will see you in the next live stream. All right, take care, everyone.